Welcome to this special Black History Month discussion. Today we have the privilege of sitting down with 4 esteemed members of our executive team, each of whom bring a wealth of experience, leadership, and dedication to our department and the communities we serve. As Black leaders in probation, their journeys, insights, and perspectives are invaluable, not just in the work they do, but in shaping the future of our profession and inspiring the next generation. This conversation is more than a reflection on history. It's about the impact of leadership, resilience, and representation in probation. Sherilyn, why do you feel that it's important that we recognize Black History Month?
I think it's very important because it's really an opportunity for us to take some time out to just think of the amazing contributions and achievements of Black people, and especially when it's tied so closely to your identity. And so let me just start by saying the late, great Bob Marley always says, if you don't know your past, you don't know your identity or where you're going. And I maybe need to get this right, the exact quote. But it really resonated with me because our history plays such an important role in our identity and us truly knowing who we are. It is important for us to understand the past because that really does inform our present and our future. And when we celebrate Black history, not just for the month of February, but just in general, it's really looking at the contributions of a marginalized group. Especially when at times that history may have been deleted, concealed, sometimes fragmented. We only get pieces of it. And it's important, it really is, for us to truly know of the role that we've played in society. Representation does matter for our future generations, just to see that we've accomplished so much despite all of our struggles. We have, as a collective, as a group, have really is resilient. Resilience comes to mind in where we are right now and what we've been able to accomplish over a very short period of time.
Absolutely, thank you. Chief Wright, this one's for you. What is the most significant of having 4 Black executives in position of leadership at Riverside County Probation?
All 4 people that you're referring to are sitting right here being interviewed today. So we're here and now, and the significance of this is it just says that Riverside County Probation allows for opportunity and just a chance, the chance to become an executive. And Riverside has now become kind of apparent by having 4 Black executives sitting here today, because every member here really earned their job. Sherilyn, when you think about what she does in fiscal, is amazing. And it's what I'm talking about, not just amazing for probation, but for the whole entire county. So I must be honest, I stole Sherilyn from someone else. And it was important to me when I first started that we get her back into this organization. She had left for a short period of time. And I just felt like to build a building block and to have a strategic plan, we needed somebody who understood the fiscal part and the administrative part like no other, and Sherilyn is that person. Just recently, having the opportunity to promote Shannon and LaToya was just a tremendous pickup for our department. You got 2 subject experts in areas, not just in adult and juvenile, but just a vast area of human resources and different assignments that they've been involved in throughout their career. And just bringing them on the team has made us a better executive team. So I think the significance for me is we pick the best people, regardless. We pick the best people, whatever your race, your sex, your color, it does not matter to me. We pick the best of the best. And having the 4 of us here at this particular time, I think we represent the best of the best for our department. And it really is not that any other person couldn't be sitting here today, but the people that are sitting here today have earned it because they were special in their jobs and they were good at what they did.
What advice would you give young Black professionals aspiring to leadership roles here with RCP?
Just be you. Come to work, like Chief said, give your all when you're here. Take the risks, take the opportunities. Don't let people tell you you can't. Because if I listen to everybody that said that I can't, do something, I wouldn't be here sitting with you and Chief and Sherilyn and LaToya today having this conversation. More people told me I couldn't than you can. And just, like I said, just give your best and stay true to you. I talk a lot about the Chief making me feel like, I can be myself, I can be my true leader, and act in the way that I like to act. I've been told, you're too quiet to be a leader, but why? Why can't I quietly lead? Is the job getting done? Are people satisfied? Are we serving the community?
How can we as a community celebrate Black history beyond just the month of February, but integrate its lessons year-round?
That's a loaded question. I think, like much of what you've heard here today, being very comfortable, in our own skin and bringing to the table, the attributes that we have into our everyday work, it goes beyond just the day today. It goes into the everyday casework that we're working on with our clients. It goes into the building of relationships with our peers, our coworkers, that it takes all of us to do the very work that we're doing. So I think, as long as we keep ourselves honest in who we are, what we're doing, and why we're here, I think that naturally will translate into the great work that we're doing today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
Chief, who created Black History Month?
Carter G. Woodson. Yeah, Carter G. Woodson. He's one of my fraternity brothers also.
Oh, really?
So if I must mention that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah. There is a significance to the purple shirt here today. I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and Carter G. Woodson was the creator of Black History Month. And when I mentioned Charles Drew, and Benjamin O. Davis, the first Black brigadier general, and different people like that who served the U.S. Army. And this history and things like that within my fraternity has always been special to me. It's always been special to be a part of that fraternity because of these significant people in history that continued, Michael Jordan and different people like that, Shaq, who are part of our
Are we just
fraternity.
name dropping?
I'm a name drop. I'm a name drop. I'm in a name drop. But it is important to me. It is important to me. So when I wear the color purple and people say, what are you doing in purple? It's because the purple and gold means a lot to me. Yeah.
And I just want to add to what Chief said, because this is, I am not an African American. Surprise! I am Black, but I am Jamaican, and I'm proud to be both. And while Black History Month, right, that's an African American history and learning that, I just want to say how impactful Black History Month is to the rest of the world. It really is, because I think every member of the African diaspora have kind of taken that as really an opportunity to not just learn African American history, but to learn of the impact of Blacks throughout history and throughout different areas, whether it's Great Britain, whether it's the Caribbean, whether it's from the motherland, whether it's from Africa. But I do think that as an American, as a Jamaican American, and as someone who gets to celebrate African American history every February, and as a person who have children, I think it's really, really important that this month was created. And it really, truthfully, right, we should get rid of Black History Month. African American history is American history. And it should be taught as a part of every curriculum in school, but it's not. So, until it is, I think it's important for us to celebrate this month and to really educate our children, regardless of where in the world they are, on just the amazing contributions that Black people have made throughout history.
Very well said. Well, that is our executive team. We appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your stories, your experiences, your journeys, and being truthful, 100, okay? That's all we have to add today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.